Nate Johnson for Demon FM. We're here with Diane Spencer at the Exchange Bar. Hello, Diane.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I've got a little bit of a sore throat, but I'm fine.
Good. So you've just come off stage doing your Alpha Taboo set. How do you think it went?
I think it went okay. I'm quite a hard taskmaster. I think most comedians are. You kind of listen and, I think it went well.
Yeah.
And it was nice to hear the different kinds of laughter that you get. Some people were kind of laughing like a,
yeah, as if she just said that.
Yeah, but some people were kind of which I enjoy. So yes, overall I'm tired but happy.
Okay. You consider your humour's a bit dark, to say the least. Is there ever a point where you've thought you've gone too far?
Is there a point where you thought I went too far?
There were a few, but
well, let's talk about those, because if I'm writing it, then surely I don't think anything's too far.
Well, I don't want to give anything away from this show. There's the whole eating eggs bit.
Oh, that bit.
That bit was a bit much.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but
good.
If you think about it, logically, it's correct.
Yeah.
Right. That sounds very cryptic. The point is that as long as it's funny and it's done well, then I think you should be allowed to say what you want. I always go with what's funny first.
Yeah.
I never go for, and it has to be funny to me.
Yes.
And it just happens to be that I've got a naughty sense of humor.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people do, but it's just that they don't necessarily like to share it.
Yeah.
And I think that if people, were maybe, I say the things that you joke about, with friends,
yeah.
and but I'll say them out loud to a room full of people, so people will kind of sit there and go, ugh, and she said it out loud, and yeah.
And there's the Twin Towers, the fax machine, something like that.
Yeah.
But
well,
we can chop this out.
Again, it's true. It's kind of,
it's a simile.
It was an image
Yeah.
that enabled you to clearly see what I was trying to get across. I think actually it's interesting you pick up that joke.
Yeah.
I personally would like to work on that joke a bit more. Because don't go, yes you should, madam. I think that joke, it's all about just making it as funny as possible. It's not about buzzwords. I genuinely don't like buzzwords, but if I find something funny, I'm going to say it.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Do you take inspiration, like dark humor, from somewhere else, or is this your internal dark side of Diane?
Well, no. I just have this sense of humor. We all grow up with a different one. Some people don't have a single one. I think my mother has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Like during this show, I do talk about how she talks in double entendres, and I think how you grow up affects your sense of humor. And I did not grow up in any dark kind of manner. There was nothing sinister about how I grew up. It's just, this is what I find funny.
Okay. Well, I sometimes think things that what I think are funny, if I said them out loud, I probably wouldn't have many friends. Do you ever get that feeling?
That's when, really? Yeah. That's quite, you see, that's funny in itself. The fact that you've got this secret monologue and now your two friends are kind of sat there saying, oh yeah? What have you got to say? Which is nice. That can happen. You can have a whole internal monologue of, you keep on referring to dark humor, but it could be anything that somebody else doesn't agree with.
Yeah.
Like, there are so many prudes in this world.
Yeah.
And they drive me nuts. And because they seem to feel that you should have their sense of humor.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, just leave. Just get out. I've had so many walkouts in my show. And I appreciate walkouts more than people who hang around to complain.
Yeah, okay.
That's just wasting your own time, never mind mine. So.
Okay. I was on your site not long ago, and it mentioned that you like board games.
Yes.
Have you ever played Boulder Dash?
No, I haven't. Tell me about it. Is it good?
Boulder Dash is a game where there's a word on a card. It's a real word. You've probably never heard of it before. And you have to try and guess. You write down a meaning of the word.
Oh, that sounds nice.
It sounds like something that you could be quite good at.
They do that in Just a Minute in that radio program. They kind of they do in the radio 4. There's a thing called the wireless, young man.
Yes.
And no, I'm a fan of Settlers of Catan. Big fan of. Wow. Okay, that won awards.
I need to learn more.
Yeah. Settlers of Catan is an amazing board game. It's like Monopoly, but you actually reach a conclusion. And it's like you reach it within like 2 hours, not like 26 days, and you all hate each other. Also, there's a board game called Transamerica, which is really easy to play. You make train lines across America.
Oh, okay. Making the railroads.
Yeah.
It's like what the Chinese did back in America.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose. Why not? Why not?
Yeah, I like pretending to be a Chinese person in America back in the day. Yeah, that's what the whole board game's about. Okay. And you have to speak Chinese all the way through.
That would be brilliant if it was. That would be
You
fantastic.
have to eat Chinese food. Yeah, it's great.
It's just the Chinese New Year recently, wasn't it? It's a bit current.
Yeah,
Good.
What are you?
What do you mean?
Well,
I am a tiger.
You're a tiger? Nice. I'm a rooster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know how many animals are on this spectrum of the Chinese New Year?
12 or 13.
Is it like the zodiac?
Yeah. I'm being given a nod that it's like 13.
Okay. Well, so anybody else you're looking forward to seeing this year at the festival, or have you seen?
I saw Stella Graham, which I really enjoyed her show. She did a pint of Stella. I really enjoyed that. I thought she had a lovely way of building up a story. She kind of talked about herself, and then she talked about how she's basically a tomboy.
Yeah.
And that was really nice. And
that was
she had
the crumbling cookie.
Yes. And she had lovely bits in there about colonic irrigation, which made me laugh because I'm a child. I'm so childish. And she had a lovely bit about how she did this big poo and it got stuck in a pipe, and it really made me chuckle. Basically, because I've broken a toilet before, so I know what she's talking about. Yeah, I felt her pain.
Okay, brilliant. And for the rest of 2013, have you got many plans?
Not break toilets.
Not break toilets.
Play Boulder Dash.
Play Boulder Dash.
Eat Chinese.
Just live life.
Just live, man. Just buff up my dark sense of humor. No, 2000. Let's be serious for a minute.
Yeah.
Let's be serious.
Let's.
Nah.
No. Just so this year, all you've had, or all you're doing is the comedy festival, and that's
and then
about
I
it.
just sit at home in a basement.
Okay.
Cracking one out every hour.
No,
I'm gonna I'm very serious. I'm writing a radio. I want to get some stuff on radio because I've written a radio sci-fi drama.
Okay.
And a radio comedy sci-fi.
Nice. That's nice.
Spot the thing, I'm a sci-fi fan. And I'd like to get something on radio or television this year. That's kind of my goal. Hopefully something I've written, but I might end up being in somebody else's project.
Yeah.
But that's still good because, again, it gets you kind of exposure and you meet people, and so that's the plan, I guess.
Awesome. Well,
yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Diane Spencer. It's been a pleasure. That's been Diane Spencer. Thank you.
Do we have to do a thing? Don't you do a thing, Demon FM?
Yeah, Nate Johnson for Demon FM signing out.